For some Forza. Having fun with on YouTube video. Some of you do that every day, I can tell. Probably the same person. Looks like we've got 15 people on our Dirty Bomb server. All the veterans on them, a couple new people. So we're looking below them, good to see you, and our set of course the Evo server's up and running, but the server's been updated, but we need a client update which comes out in the morning. And then we'll be able to play a set of course the Evo. We'll be streaming that tomorrow for sure. I've got kind of cars available now. There's a bunch of new ones in here. And then there's a bunch of new tracks and putting everything. Got set on road as well today, but Murdered Ring, and there's different versions of it. 24 hours, which is 25 miles, a GP, which is 5 miles, Motorcycle, which is 10, Scrap is 3, and Twist. So that was a free one, that's like a get yours. That'll be awesome. So that'll be tomorrow. Start streaming in the band like this. Not great. It's good. A minute ago when I tested it. Why was the speed test perfect? And then as soon as I start streaming it, shit. Oh, sorry. That's okay. It'll get better. Still to reset some. Things a tune up. Things the same, but yesterday we were on race tires, today we're on stock tires. At least fast we can run a lot more horsepower. So we went from I think a little over 620 horse to now 760. And so we added more power, and then we also winning combo and fun. Oh, one trade-off was I had to change the brakes. Went from race brakes to stock brakes. But this car is good. What's nice about this horsepower is like going up hills and fourth, fifth, sixth gear, it will still accelerate. There are a lot of cars that have a lot of low, not enough horsepower. Kind of when they get stuck at 125 mile an hour, this thing is about 145. So there's just enough horsepower to keep accelerating. When we get there, we'll get for real estate. I think we'll send some invites out tonight, so some people in this room. 21 people in here. Look at Alex and Rex. 21 Rex, I predict. I'll be involved in most of them. I usually get rid of them spun out in the first squad. Let's see if we can avoid that. It seems like I have more trouble with getting spun out when I let off the gas and try my best not to hit the guy in front of me in those situations. It's when I'm off the gas and I get hit that I get spun around. I think other people make it through there because they stay on the gas, so the car's moving forward even when it gets hit. Instead of getting knocked sideways, it keeps pushing forward mostly. So, I'm not going to say I'm trying to plow through people, but I'm going to have to be a lot less timid on the gas, ride bumpers. So if it looks like I'm hitting people, it's not that I'm trying to shove them out of the way. And I keep from getting, what's the title, whatever, ass blasted, and these other drugs. Which is the hell of a challenge. This game. Tomorrow we'll play, I'll be streaming a set of Forza Evo, and you guys will get to see the difference in rammers. You probably won't see me get hit at all tomorrow. It's just a different culture in this game. Yep, getting ready to this. Oh, yeah. They usually will dish it out, but they don't like when you give it back to them. throttle there. That's the worst. I'm gonna go faster. I'm getting a little timid with it. Got so much power. It's like smoke the tires on the corner. These guys are not making mistakes. What can you do? Trying to come loose there. Adjust the brakes a little bit. Too powerful. Definitely gonna play with the throttle with the final track. Pretty good run off that corner. High speed braking. Eventually the tires start a little bit more and more on it. You don't want to go into the corner with a hot tire and not grab. You're in the river. So I'm shifting them right down at the same time. Commentating. fast, it's just hard to manage to reach so fast. So it's hard to stop it. It's a spin coming out of corners, and it's a spin going on. So, you know, it's this thing's pretty solid. Frame's pretty good. I might build another version of it with sport tires. I'm going to add even more grip. Increase the power a little bit. I think it might be. Right now it's a little too fast. So I know the shooting from that's what it wants. Maybe. Cook the tires. Let's get too much power. It's fun though. We'll do a sport tire version of it. That'll cost us a lot of points to go to a sport tire. So we'll have to sacrifice some horsepower. We want to add grip in a lot of those. More grip will be more competitive. Maybe less back of the field and the field at least. No, I just don't have enough grip. I think about 600 horsepower is kind of like a good spot for horsepower. I think where I'm at right now, I think I'm about 750 for the wheels here. I think that's too much. Too unyielding. To sacrifice a lot of grip. Get this power, too much grip. So this spot might be closer to 700. At least let me with this 700 horsepower. 5,000 horsepower. A 5,000 pound car would be terrible. This one's good. So go to the next track. Tires. I'll add a lot more grip and sacrifice a little bit of power. So I don't have as much top speed, but it'll have a little better, probably similar acceleration because it'll look better. It's energy spinning. What's up, Dab Gas? Oh, Maverick. Hey, what's up, dude? Thank you. I appreciate the kudos on the setup. No game pass. Bummer, man. Shit. That sucks, dude. Well, hope you can get back on soon. In the meantime, you can live vicariously through me. Any word from Kunos? I think tomorrow, yeah. I don't know what they were talking about with that beta thing. Maybe it was a closed beta, and they didn't, like, maybe they just sent the key to some people, and I couldn't get a straight answer. Finally, somebody responded in that thread. I get all pissy about it. I lose my shit sometimes, or quite often, I should say. But anyway, a guy did respond, and I don't know if he was an official guy or anything, but he was basically echoing what I later found on, I think on their forum or some other place. Another place they had all the info, like there's a patch coming out tomorrow. Today we're just patching the servers, basically what they were saying. So I don't know why they couldn't put that in that communication as well, but you know, whatever. Hey, that's the worst part of my day. I mean, we're having a pretty damn good day. And we are, we're having a great day. Alright. I haven't heard from Thor today. I need to send him a message, see what he's up to. People just in the chat channel, in our Discord. Yeah, guys, everyone want to hang out in a friendly Discord channel I've got. Well, about 80, about 90 people online, and then there's probably 300 offline in the Discord, so that's what I want to hang out here. It's a very friendly bunch. Toxic kids don't hang around, they don't last long. And by toxic, I mean, you know, the ones that are just dropping the N word to be edgy or silly stuff. We're above that. Not saying we didn't used to say silly shit. I was a teenager at one time too. Yeah. Street lobby. Yeah, Gook's got a problem with these bots. All these guys want money, don't they? Hey, give me your, send me some money and I'll send you a bunch of viewers. What would I do with a bunch of fake viewers that are completely uninterested in what I'm doing? What would be the benefit of that? If it isn't organic, I don't want it. It might take me a century to get 100 or to get 1,000 viewers, but I don't get them. Well, I guess the friend list is not all working in the Xbox app right now. I was going to invite some people to my race, but here's that I cannot. What up, Zaddy? Man, I'm trying to invite some people to my little race here, but as you can see, the friends list is overdoing. I wonder if there's an update. Sometimes that client has an update. Let me see. Settings. I don't see. I could have sworn I saw something about an Xbox update. I'm gonna run the app itself, maybe. Update of that. Update the Xbox app to the newest version for latest features and fixes. Okay. Maybe I need to do that. Updates. bunch of other updates too. I just want to do it here. 155 meg down. Oh, okay, so it is down like that. Just 3 or something. Now, at least I need to call it. So I don't need 6. Stop. Jesus Christ. I know it's 400 updates I needed. I found all the Windows updates. I don't know where the hell these are not getting updated. Get them all paused? I think so. Let's see. Did it ever get that? What's that? 5 moments ago. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it'll work now. Invite. Come on, work. Can't find anybody with early access, guess. Huh? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there was one guy in that thread that was like, "Oh, never mind. I found the beta." Like he first asked, like, "How do you get the beta key? Where's the key?" And then he edited his post later to say, "Never mind. I got the beta," but didn't share how he got it or where he got it or what the key was. I was like, "Man, you suck." Let me exit the game. Maybe that'll reconnect that Xbox app. In fact, let's see. Our system trade is probably hidden now since it's been updated. There it is. I'll quit it. Pass Mangler. And find the Xbox crap. Game bar, that's probably part of it. Where's my Xbox? There's Xbox. End. Okay. And these are services. Services for Xbox Live Plus. I think we'll leave that up because it'll need that. So we can. So scaling. Alright, so now if we fire up the game, it should automatically fire up the Xbox app as needed. It's a new update. Maybe the invites will start working. I'm looking forward to inviting people to play with me tonight. So I gotta run this. Resolution. This game doesn't know what to do with 8,560 by 1440p. No good news. I'm a computer systems engineer, and I'm not going to do some wild shit. Okay, first let's get in. Fix the resolution. See if the frames this works. I bet it will work this time. And no, really not. Well, maybe they got a problem. I was going to send an invite, buddy. So you might be able to just join me manually, and some of you guys can't do that for some reason. Yeah, already to fix that. I'm gonna lose the whole dang stream over that. Get my monitor bezel hiders in better position. So we can continue. Over. Sunset penis. If you want to join, or anybody watching want to join, I'm not sure where the party's at. I can't send them right now. It's kind of screwed up. Let's see, let's sort of switch there. Jeez, stretched arms, drop. Okay, exhaust would be a weight reduction and a power adder. Intake would be the same. And better acceleration, better braking because it's a weight reduction. So that's a huge improvement for 5 points. Everything went up 1 except for braking for 5 points. That's good. Everything goes up 1. Acceleration goes up 2. Braking is not changing. But that one costs 6 points. This much acceleration. Exhaust would sound better. That's a nice thing. I don't think we can on both. Oh, yeah. And bingo, look at that. 6 handling, 6 acceleration, 5-7 braking. I could tune the braking to make it act like a 6. Good speed. This should be a winner here. Pretty good. A little lighter than it was. Not so much horsepower that it's on the wheel, but still has a lot of torque. Almost the same torque than NA. And being NA, it's not going to have any turbo lights. When it hit the gas, it's going to not wait for a turbo to spool up. Should be pretty quick. You sneak a flywheel in here. Nope. No, oh, right there. What's it doing for us? Make that heavier. Add power. Add weight. Puts the G's at 120. Max there. Put lighter wheels on it. Stop wheels. Okay, so that's a stop wheels. Makes no difference. So It seems to look at the car a little bit. Different look. Alright. Finish upgrades. So we lost some top end, but tons of grip and brake improvements. Acceleration pretty similar. Not much spin coming out of corners, so that's actually going to be a big improvement. So we should effectively get to our top speed at about the same time. I think it's going to be good. If you look at like a Ferrari F50, I consider that almost a perfect car. And like in real life, an F50, and in game, it makes a square on that little chart. So it's like a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 6. So it's like perfect. You basically get about 24, 25 points to play with. Okay, now we've changed our tires, so we need to look at our stuff. So quarter mile was a 10.6. It's not it's about 4/10 in the quarter mile slower. Braking similar, but this is up. I think that was 139 and something. Might have to play with that. Next whip on the 5. Brakes when we look at it again, 85, 61. 220. Shouldn't be about as good as it's going to be. Let's do it with less pressure. I'm going to keep it from locking up so easy. I need it to get there. Stop. And then if I leave them alone, probably be more aggressive with first, but I don't really. When I have it at 70, I'm always in the limiter in first gear, going into corners, coming out of corners. So I like 75 minimum. 70, 20, 20, 20, 20, 23, 32. 30. So that looks pretty linear to me. Let's try it. Race. This is not the top speed, it's got chicane, so that'd be a good race for us. Or might want to have with it. No. Oh, let's see if the frontal smash because they're looking down. It did. Where's mine? He was with us earlier. A minute. Setting up the stream again. That's going out. But it's online. Status is online. So I think I got something that was constant and some crazy fast guys in this group. Almost all of them are as fast or faster than me. Very few I can beat in my own group. They're just that good. I'm seeing Tom. Wow, look who's out. I know he's been busy with school. He started taking a robotics class. He's an older guy. He's younger than me, but he's not a young buck. So, good for him. Hope he sticks with it, because he'll be a rich man. Wants to be. For a split second. Let's get fish mark in here. Fish. Fishing. Alright, that's my whole group. How many do we have in a group, man? 130 plus, so probably another 25. Yeah, 150 or so. I'll wait just a minute. A little time to fill them all in. Oh, if so might be an issue. Alright. I think it's just Walter and I right now. I'm gonna give him some time to tune in whatever, because he might change colors and stuff. Not sure what he's been up to tonight. It's a funny thing about Walter, he and I did not hit it off when we first met. I think when we first raced together, I don't know if we bumped together or what, but he messaged me or ended up in my Twitch chat and had a little back and forth. And the SHR Artichoke, his old name was Fundamentals 420. It was like, hey, instead of barking at him, maybe help the guy. He was like, help the old guy drive better or race better. And ever since then, we've been pretty chill. Nope, he just dropped. He must be having a connection problem. He just dropped off again. But Walter's super fast, so it's good to race with people like that, even though they blow my doors off. Sometimes you might glean a little nugget of information that could be helpful. It just seems hot right so far. On the fastest part of the track, so it's in the top speed yet. They've been keeping that front straight, but it's the longest part of the track. Version of this car will do to 30. usually in third gear back there. I have to let off the gas. So I think. Straight. See our top speed. For this. Not there something? No, I think he left. Fury's in here. Spinal's in here. Oh, he's staying there for a bit. That's what he was in. Fury races with us something. I was going to dip into another track because this tune that I'm working on is a sport car tune. It's not a top speed tune, and that's what this track is, a top speed track. But we're going to get rolled pretty hard here, but maybe we'll find somebody that's kind of similar speed to do lap with. It's just for fun. You have to learn to have fun. Oh, it's got me up front. Well, that's kind of nice sometimes. A lot of these guys will be geared for 240 miles an hour. Not that they're going to accelerate too slow. It's just that to get to that kind of mile per hour, you have to sacrifice grip. You can't have it all in this game. In the S class, it's a lot like this class. R class, you can, or P or X, you know, you just make stupid cars. These are more realistic. Kind of a mix between production and race cars, so you get to see a lot of difference. But those guys, to get 240 miles an hour, the ones that choose to make them that powerful, which is going to take 700 or 800 horsepower or more on it, and heavy the car is, and they're going to be unwieldy through the corners, and they're going to probably have to run in through. Jesus. They're going to do this kidding me. Yeah, this kidding me. A little bit. I'm driving straight. Most of these guys have zero awareness. They don't know anything about what's going on. Very common on this game. little one I'll do on this dude. Oh shit. This guy was about to ram me, so he just focused himself because he turned him into a ghost, about to run me off the road. That guy's got a stupid bar on. Damn, that car's fast. Holy shit. She's all forms. Get the front good. Get away from some of those guys for me. Let's get you. Can you see me or something? What the fuck's wrong? Oh shit. It's pushing. Not these sport cars, it's consistent from front to finish. The guy was broke up long. And this track is all straight, there's nothing straight on there. Yeah, that was fun. Sure, the next track will have way more turns. That one's almost all straightaway. This car will benefit from the turns, as it's a grip monster, not a. It's a bit of a grip and straight line monster, in my opinion. I think it's really good. Oh, so the guy that spun me out? Which one? Down on the right. He's the one that spun me out. He's the one who's running me over. He got third place. That figures. Overly aggressive jackasses usually do. What's he got? I like Twisty, but man, that's really crazy Twisty. 6 on YouTube. They picked up on sync on there. Ready Rome server has 14. I'm set, of course, the eBay servers waiting on an update. That'll come out tomorrow. And have a bunch of new tracks available for support the eBay server, our server. Not business. This one's going to be out. That race can start right now. Starts up quick, so you can see. What they mean. Okay, fun. Let's see what. Yeah, even when they're hot, they're under in front of the front. Rear perfect. Easy no pain. So please qualifying and get into the scene. Get a minute 21 up. Before the race things. And then turn Moza R3. Picked up some new stuff for us today. So, those you guys that work often, do some new stuff today. No music, so anything I can find that tickles the bone is what I listen to. No matter the genre, man, it's just the metal. Yeah, ISP's supposed to be working on it. But sometimes when you need to have fun, it's one car. We'll just try to pace some cars. Yeah, that's fun. Good one. Just let me fly. gets it together. These tires are probably hot. Smooth as fast. Here's my big one. Yeah. Ferraris are fast in the big one. Yeah, we're in the McLarens. Good brakes. I'm watching to see if there's any tire smudge or tire marks. I think he's got ABS on and traction control. I'm not seeing any marks off his car. Coming in high. Well, you drive a mile, run drive. That's my style. Slow down the pace a little bit so it's not rushing. Catching. Yeah, you're good. Well, that's what happens. I don't make you run off the road every time. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was learning the game. I was patience was something I learned about this game. I mean, like, not giving it too much gas. It's very difficult. Because in the real world, I've always in real life raced the all-wheel drive cars. I had unlimited grip. There was no easing into the throttle coming out of corners. It was just whack it, go as fast as you quickly. Go to the floor as quickly as you could and put the gas pedal in the radiator if you can. When I get into this game, it's like rear-wheel drive cars suck. Like, uh-oh. Now what? Well, first car I built was a Evo, like my real car. And a Dodge Stealth, Mitsubishi 3000 GT, like my real cars. And they suck. Rear-wheel drive is king in this game. So I had to learn how to drive rear-wheel drive cars, which I've always had all-wheel drive cars. A lot to learn. Still, how to keep one from fish tail. And I've got to go there. Short shift. Now I've got to press it. Break on the 2. One can be done, but then it's going to work. Let's go agricultural race with it. In the dirt. Dirt. Yep, he's off. This game. It does look as I've been waiting back. Let's just do laps, you know what I mean? I'm crazy about it, it's just look, I'll let it, but it's not like I need the points. Yeah, he's just not too hot. Patience is key. Smooth is fast. Look at this one, crazy. He's coming sideways, but he is coming. He's gonna be coming in way too fast. I figured. If I get way ahead of him, he goes crazy. That's why I'm gonna be going so panic chase. It's like that in the real world too. I can't tell you how many racers got behind me in the all-wheel drive car. And I would launch on them and get so far ahead of them in the first 60 feet, they would panic lose. They would watch me instead of focusing on what the capabilities are. And they'd floor it on a rear-wheel drive car and just blow the tires out. And actually end up going a lot slower. You gotta watch your own lane, focus on your own, drive your own cars, and you're going to probably go too much. Same here, he's weaving all over the place. So I focused on him. I'll do this in my A-bases. He's in my pull forward, but I'm really looking at the A-base. Not so much right now. You gotta take your time, man. Much faster on the track. Yeah. I think he's rolling. I think he's full throttle. They're gonna start rolling. Okay. That's good. Woo. Here comes. Who's got? I've got. That's right. For the last few points. Is he going to play it safe? Is he going to go full speed? He's kind of going for it. Yeah, especially. He's back kicking himself right now. Go, chat. Last corner, I had to lead that lip. He doesn't know it. I'm getting him. Good race, good fun. Good times. No. Everybody gets a podium finish. Good work. Looking cars. I like the Ferrari, but I think it needs some kind of wing on the back, like a little duckbill or something. GG, bro. Logo 22. Not to be confused with logo 21 or 23. Everybody, there's probably a bunch of people in this one. That's a popular track. That track we were just on, VR, a lot of people skip them. It's a hard track. As you saw, that poor guy he was off the track as much as he was on the track. It's a hard one. It's probably this, the leaders, let the air come in through the radiator, out through the force. These badass speed holes in the back so it doesn't make a parachute. Powerful downforce, air exiting down out of that. Canards on the front, shove them down. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. And the driver's seat's in the middle. That tells you it's all business. It's not about the passengers, it's comfort. It's a race car. Let's see, is there anything in the tune? I think we already did the tires, so. I think we can change that. Oh yeah, springs. We're going to try a mirror spring back. Let's go 508. 408. Make this thing rotate. Hello. Hello. How's it going out there on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. Everybody's watching wants the race, man. Just add Metal and Popper TV. Let me know when you've done that, and I can check my friends list. Hey Luke. Yeah, man, I'll be racing for a while. I race exclusively in S class and multi class. You can find me in those lobbies. And I have a group of about 150 clean racers. I'm the curator of that group. And so people that race with me that race clean, I don't care about how fast you are, that doesn't matter. I'm just looking for clean, friendly racers that allow passing if they're slow. And don't try to run people off the road, don't corner dive, and don't purposely ram them or shove them or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Clean racers. So people that can adhere to those very basic stipulations, and they get re-invited. And sometimes we fill up whole lobbies, 20-something cars. Sometimes it's just a couple of us, just never know. The time of day and everybody's work and school and stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So you're welcome to be a part of that. Just add Noah.t in your Xbox app. Let me know in the chat when you've done that, and I can send you an invite to the next race that I have an opportunity. Control S. Strange and race. Rotates now. We've got the super firm rear suspension. Springs are relational, so if you firm up the rear springs, you help the front end ride. So small moves, so move 50 to 100 pounds at a time. That's it. The car's barely over rotating. I might need this below 25. My race evo, my roller, rolling about 100 pounds less than the rear. Actually, the drag spring itself is the rear squats. It's a lot more weight on the rear tires where all the weight is being shouldered anyway. The front tires still full because it's all-wheel drive, and it has their down you can set on top of that. The rest of it sits in the squats. It looks pretty good for southern cars out here. 20 pounds boost. 4 drag radius. Undefeated in the field for about 10 years in that setup. Stuff is really good. Feathering the brake and these corners. Getting the spotlights, looking good. Sliding back and up. We work on more brake pressures, I think it's great. Under the throttle, coming through these corners. You hear the it's kind of going up and down. It's not that it's spinning, probably. It's just like feathering the throttle to front. oversteering. It's not like I'm coming out of every corner and I'm having to counter steer this one corner around. But don't think that rear suspension is too firm yet. I've been in situations where I fell a little slow when I did it. It's hard to know. Want to turn a little bit more. Try to hang on. Right there, I need it to turn. I need that rear end to kick out home. It'll do it with oversteer, but then they're cooking your front tires to make that happen. So we're better off. Quick qualify. I'll get 8 minutes for the race. It's got a bot infestation problem. Let's see. Springs. I think we'll go firmer. That's really firm. That's kind of soft. A lot of cars at this weight class, if you start going too light, the front, every time you hit the brakes, you're going to bounce. It's going to be like, like a seal. So let's go radically up 100. That's a huge jump. The stat says it's going to be worse than braking. But let's see. What I'm trying to improve is turning. So if I brake, half a foot later, who cares? The brake improves the turn, and that will be worth noting. Slight braking degradation. Okay, the high pitch squeal you hear first is the front tires entering the corner. That is the front tires. Front tires. High pitch. The low pitch sound that you often hear after the high pitch is when the rear starts sliding. You hear it. First it goes, and then it goes, ooh. The low pitch is the rear one slide. This is a lower pitch. I don't know if it's a Doppler thing. Sounds are funny. Or just the mechanics help me figure out which one is being slide. That's another steer, but I think it was spinning. Rear tires, right concerning, so I'm not going to good litmus test with this corner up here. Do you go full throttle on this thing? Sure. Let's see that. Be on the race thing. stinky as hell. Yeah. Let's try something radical. It might bounce too much. But it should definitely grip more for me. Probably gonna make it spin. Let's see if it fronts. Probably gonna grip so much better if the rear comes out on 2. To hold more speed for these cars because I know what the rest of it could do. And get these sport tires to handle less speed for roads. And then have the horsepower to load sport tires. A good combo, but I'm not really upset with the speed. Do 150 for the grip's getting better. I think it's probably because the laps are doing them more rubber in the track. So, you know, I just went through there at 150 a minute ago, 135. So it's like, I'm not driving. But the race starts, they remove a lot of the rubber things and it's just like shit. And on top of that, and on top of that, these guys will be trying to win the race in the first road. So it's usually a shit show after practice. You get this false sense of, hey, I got good. You don't. That's why so many people wreck in the first round. Way too hard to win the race. Don't give anybody room. And then they got reduced traction at the same time. So. Anyway. Sometimes it's real. Oh, that's Chippy's got an issue. Good one, so empty that. Empty crash? Was it 10 o'clock? Yeah, maybe it's just. I got the Battlefield 6 server this morning, so we should be able to run into that, but I don't see them. Let's see if I can get we got 4 people on YouTube, 1 on Kick, and 2 on Twitch. There we go. YouTubers, I appreciate you guys hitting that thumbs up on the YouTube video. Probably helps with the algorithm, I would imagine. But just to The goal here is to host some community servers for our friends in Discord, so that we all have some shit box we can plug into. That's it. Some of these guys I've been playing games with for 10 years. Some of them are brand new. Challenge to get this I'm getting some break for a second. And commentary. A bit like playing with Robbie Kill. Back in the day, GT 29, I would think. Too small. Possibly catch these guys. One of these spots, they panic group. The guy in front of me's got this parallel car. It's not working good. It's probably a 6 tire. Mine's a 6. Actually, we could get race cars. They might be 7 and a half. Set it pretty well. Yeah. Something can be through there, maybe. The girls get together, like a race, football, whatever. These people don't much at all, so. Really gonna benefit. So, second. I think they go fast. That was about 86. I know about at least 120 good before I get to there. The best lap. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, much more power than this, and this car is a little too unwieldy. Be a lot more stable and consistent, faster, quicker lap times. The race it's still a little too fast. Good, but there's much challenge, so it's pretty good for that. I'm really looking for grip. When I lose grip, I start soloing the way to find it again. Peak, the squealing that's going turning on and off. Decides where peak grip is. The indicator is how much torque I feel against me on the wheel. Right there, but my torque the wheel fights me. It's reluctant to lose it. So this track's improving. It's a lot of slide, but that's all I know. You can just flaw that cars are barely running, so they're not affected all at all. Still standard R patches. That's what that is. That was an overstick lane. Stick. Thing about having a rear suspension super fine like this, it does have a turn for these real sharp ones, especially very easy to turn. It's also easy to live. That's why I would go from the best of it. Ooh, look at all the kick bots. Jeez. You can get you viewers, man. Get you viewers, man. Looking for gamers. Kick bots. So, man, 2 minutes. Circuit. I'm starting to get hungry. 10:20. People playing on the rubber dam side, new veterans. So ratings looking about the same. I'll say that team. That team's pretty good. So yeah, a little more horsepower than the street tire tune, and a little more grip, but heavier, and better weight distribution. So. Really hard to say. Probably the best one is to kind of be a race tire team. Street strip speed. Let's look at save it. No, it's just not straight. Let's see what it is.